So we'll take a real quick look this morning at something I think I finally sorted out for a piece related to my radiator that is kind of linked to one of the issues of this big engine and not having a lot of space here in the engine compartment, or space that's limited because of putting things next to things that are way too hot. I've never connected my coolant overflow reservoir, so I have no hose going in a reservoir whatsoever, and there's just really no place to put it. Down there is all my headers, too hot. I didn't like that run, a little too far back. And of course over here, the reservoir that I wanted to get was just exactly that width we put it against the alternator, which does get kind of hot, so it wouldn't fit there. So what we wound up doing, based on the premise that yes, we do take this four-wheeling, but based on the premise that I don't anticipate heavy articulation in this vehicle, I'll never go that custom with it, I am taking advantage of under wing space. So here's an example of what I did with the air intake. Because the air intake on this side, we built a box under here, and I can get in there and deal with my filter, and it works out just fine. If I want to, I can go on the inside and actually waterproof that with some tar or something, and ultimately I could even bring this back to a snorkel if I wanted to. But that's just an example of what I did on one side to be okay with some wheel well space. Over here on this wing, here's basically what we ended up doing for the reservoir, and I think it came out okay. I wish I had one size bigger hole saw, but my line for the hood is about here, and I just really didn't want that to be visual. And it's not, it looks sharp, it's just actually not. I don't know if I can get this off with one hand, but anyway, this does come off with two hands pretty regularly, pretty easy. And so we just, with our coolant overflow reservoir up in here, and I'll put a 90 on that and turn it through that little hole and bring that on up to the radiator. Tuck those wires up a little neater anyway. But anyway, it's the only space I had. And I think that that actually worked out pretty good.